In the heart of what is now Istanbul, an empire once thrived for over a millennium. The Byzantine Eastern Roman Empire, heir to Rome's legacy, was a bastion of knowledge, faith, and architectural wonder. Its emperors ruled from the majestic Hagia Sophia, while its scholars preserved ancient wisdom. But how did this empire rise from the ashes of Rome, and what led to its eventual fall? Watch till the end to discover the fascinating saga of the Byzantine Eastern Roman Empire. In the twilight years of the Roman Empire, around the 3rd century AD, the once mighty Roman realm found itself fractured by internal strife and external threats. Emperor Diocletian, recognizing the unwieldy nature of his vast dominion, divided it into eastern and western halves in 284 AD. This fateful decision laid the groundwork for the rise of a new empire, the Byzantine Empire. Constantine the Great, ascending to power in 306 AD, solidified this division by establishing Constantinople as his imperial capital in 330 AD. The city, strategically located on the Bosporus Strait, became a thriving hub of trade and culture, attracting people from all corners of the known world. Constantine's reign also saw the embrace of Christianity, which would become the cornerstone of the Byzantine identity. The passing of Constantine the Great in 337 AD marked a new chapter for the Eastern Roman Empire, one filled with both challenges and opportunities. Comprised of Constantine's sons, Constantius II, Constans, and Constantine II, inherited a vast and complex empire, but their reign was marred by bitter rivalries and internal strife. In 340 AD, a bloody conflict erupted between the brothers, resulting in Constans' victory and the consolidation of his power over western provinces. Meanwhile, the Sasanian Empire of Persia, under the ambitious Shah Shapur II, sought to exploit the empire's internal divisions. In 337 AD, Shapur II launched a series of invasions into Roman Mesopotamia, capturing key cities like Nisibis and Amida. The conflict raged for decades, with both sides suffering heavy losses. The Romans, led by Constantius II, managed to hold their ground, but the war drained the empire's resources and left it vulnerable. Religious tensions also simmered beneath the surface. The Arian controversy, a theological debate over the nature of Christ, continued to divide the Christian community. Constantius II, an ardent supporter of Arianism, actively persecuted those who adhered to the Nicene Creed, the orthodox doctrine upheld by the majority of bishops. This religious strife further destabilized the empire, creating deep divisions within its society. Despite these challenges, the Eastern Roman Empire managed to weather the storm. In 350 AD, Constantius II emerged as the sole ruler of the empire, bringing a semblance of order to the chaotic political landscape. He continued to fortify Constantinople, strengthening its defenses against external threats. The Theodosian Walls, completed in 413 AD under Theodosius II, serve as a testament to the empire's resilience and determination to survive. The Theodosian dynasty, rising to power in 379 AD, ushered in an era of consolidation and fortification for the Byzantine Empire. Emperor Theodosius I, a towering figure in late Roman history, became the last emperor to rule over both the eastern and western halves of the empire. In a move that would shape the empire's identity for centuries to come, he declared Christianity the official state religion in 380 AD, solidifying its cultural and spiritual dominance. Following Theodosius I's death in 395 AD, the empire was divided between his sons, with Arcadius ruling the east and Honorius ruling the west. In the east, Theodosius II, Arcadius's son, ascended to the throne in 408 AD. His reign was marked by a focus on strengthening Constantinople's defenses. He commissioned the construction of the Theodosian Walls, a complex network of fortifications that would become one of the most formidable defensive systems in the world. These walls, stretching for miles and featuring multiple layers of towers and gates, would prove instrumental in protecting the city from countless attacks over the centuries. Theodosius II's reign also saw the codification of Roman law in the form of the Codex Theodosianus, a comprehensive legal document that would serve as a basis for future legal systems. Despite facing threats from various barbarian groups, including the Huns under Attila, the Theodosian dynasty managed to maintain a semblance of stability and prosperity in the eastern half of the empire. However, the reign of the Theodosian dynasty was not without its challenges. Religious disputes, such as the Nestorian controversy, threatened to divide the empire. Economic pressures and social unrest also posed ongoing problems. Nevertheless, the Theodosian dynasty's legacy endures as a period of relative stability and consolidation for the Byzantine Empire, setting the stage for its continued survival in the face of a changing world. In 476 AD, the Western Roman Empire collapsed, leaving the Eastern Roman Empire to carry on the legacy of Rome. Emperor Zeno, reigning from 474 to 491 AD, skillfully navigated the complex political landscape of the time, securing peace and stability for his empire. His successor, Anastasius I, 491 to 518 AD, implemented financial reforms that strengthened the empire's economy. The reign of Justinian I, 527 to 565 AD, marked a golden age for the Byzantine Empire. Justinian's ambitious reconquests brought North Africa and parts of Italy back under Byzantine control. He codified Roman law into the Corpus Juris Civilis, a legal framework that would influence legal systems for centuries to come. He also oversaw the construction of the magnificent Hagia Sophia, a testament to the empire's architectural and artistic prowess. However, Justinian's reign also saw setbacks, including a devastating plague and renewed conflict with the Sasanian Empire. His successors, Justin II, 565 to 578 AD, and Maurice, 582 to 602 AD, faced numerous challenges, including wars with the Lombards, Slavs, and Avars. The 7th century brought a new and formidable foe, the Arab armies of the Rashidun Caliphate. By 641 AD, the empire had lost vast territories, including Syria, Egypt, and much of North Africa. However, the Byzantines managed to defend Constantinople and hold on to Anatolia, thanks in part to the invention of Greek fire, a powerful incendiary weapon. The Heraclian dynasty, which seized power in 610 AD amidst political turmoil, faced an empire teetering on the brink of collapse. Emperor Heraclius, a charismatic and determined leader, inherited a realm ravaged by war and internal strife. In 610 AD, he led a daring revolt against the unpopular Emperor Phocas, overthrowing him and claiming the throne for himself. Heraclius immediately set about rebuilding the shattered empire. He reorganized the army, reformed the administration, and sought to revitalize the economy. But his greatest challenge lay to the east, where the Sassanid Persian Empire threatened to overrun Byzantium's remaining territories. In a series of daring campaigns, Heraclius led his troops deep into Persian territory, winning a number of stunning victories. In 627 AD, he achieved a decisive triumph at the Battle of Nineveh, effectively breaking the Sassanid Empire's power. However, this victory came at a steep cost. The long years of warfare had exhausted the empire, leaving it vulnerable to a new and even more formidable threat: the Arabs. In the early 630s, the armies of the newly formed Rashidun Caliphate, fueled by religious fervor and a thirst for conquest, surged out of Arabia. Byzantium, weakened by decades of conflict with Persia, could not withstand the onslaught. Within a few short years, the Arabs conquered Syria, Egypt, and much of North Africa, stripping the Byzantium Empire of its wealthiest provinces. The loss of these territories was a devastating blow, but the Byzantines refused to surrender. Under the Isaurian dynasty, which rose to power in 717 AD, the empire rallied its forces and prepared for a new era of warfare. Emperor Leo III, a skilled military commander, repelled a massive Arab siege of Constantinople in 717 to 718 AD, saving the empire from annihilation. Leo III's victory marked a turning point. The Byzantines, bolstered by their success, began to push back against the Arabs, reclaiming some of their lost territories. They also implemented a series of reforms that strengthened the empire's military and administrative structures. The theme system, a new form of military organization, was introduced, dividing the empire into provinces called themes, each governed by a military commander. The Isaurian dynasty's reign saw a period of relative stability and prosperity for the Byzantine Empire. The economy recovered, trade flourished, and the arts and sciences experienced a revival. The iconoclastic controversy, a heated debate over the use of religious images, also erupted during this time, causing significant internal strife. Nevertheless, the Isaurian emperors laid the groundwork for the Macedonian Renaissance, a period of cultural and intellectual flowering that would usher in a new golden age for the Byzantine Empire. The glimmer of the Macedonian Renaissance began to fade as the 11th century dawned, ushered in by a period of internal strife and external pressures that would test the Byzantine Empire's resilience. The once mighty military machine, weakened by neglect and financial strain, struggled to defend against a new wave of invaders. In the west, Norman adventurers from southern Italy chipped away at Byzantine territories, seizing control of key cities and regions. Meanwhile, in the east, a powerful new force emerged, the Seljuk Turks. These nomadic warriors united under a common banner, swept across Anatolia, dealing a crushing blow to the Byzantines at the Battle of Manzikert in 1071. The loss of Anatolia, the empire's breadbasket and manpower reserve, was a devastating blow. The Byzantines, once proud rulers of a vast empire, now found themselves fighting for survival. Internal power struggles and political instability further weakened the empire's resolve. As the 12th century progressed, the Comnenian dynasty attempted to restore some of the empire's lost glory. Emperors like Alexios I, John II, and Manuel I Komnenos campaigned vigorously against their enemies, forging alliances with Western powers and launching crusades to reclaim lost territories. For a time, it seemed like the Byzantine Empire might rise from the ashes. But the respite was short-lived. The Fourth Crusade, intended to liberate the Holy Land, took a disastrous turn in 1204. The Crusaders, lured by promises of riches and power, sacked Constantinople, plunging the empire into chaos. The Byzantines, betrayed by their supposed allies, were left to pick up the pieces of their shattered realm. In the aftermath of the Fourth Crusade, the Byzantine Empire fragmented into several smaller states, each vying for power and legitimacy. The Empire of Nicaea, established in northwestern Anatolia, emerged as the most promising successor. In 1261, under the leadership of Michael VIII Palaeologos, Nicaean forces recaptured Constantinople, restoring the Byzantine Empire, albeit in a weakened state. The Palaeologan dynasty, which ruled from 1261 to 1453, faced a myriad of challenges: economic hardships, internal divisions, and constant threats from external enemies plagued the empire. The once mighty Byzantine army was a shadow of its former self, relying on foreign mercenaries to defend its borders. Despite these challenges, the Palaeologan emperors fought valiantly to preserve their heritage. They rebuilt Constantinople, promoted art and culture, and attempted to strengthen the empire's institutions. But the odds were stacked against them. The final blow came in 1453, when Sultan Mehmed II of the Ottoman Empire laid siege to Constantinople. Despite a heroic defense, the city fell to the Ottomans, marking the end of the Byzantine Empire. The once glorious empire, which had stood for over 1,000 years, was no more. Its legacy, however, would live on in the art, architecture, and culture that it had bequeathed to the world. Thank you for joining us on this journey through the Byzantine Empire. We've only scratched the surface of this incredible civilization's 1,000-year history. If you enjoyed this video, please like and subscribe for more explorations of our shared human past. Let us know in the comments what other historical empires or events you'd like us to dive into, and we'll see you next time.